Hey everybody, Mark Allen V here. I want to take a couple minutes and talk to you about my song, Anyone, Anybody, Anymore. Now, like a lot of my songs, this is based on a true story. It is an event that happened in March of 2003. And the reason I remember it was that day is because it was also the same day that the United States started bombing Iraq again for the startup of the Second Gulf War. So I think my emotions were already kind of running a little bit high when this happened. Anyway, the story is that I was leaving the gym, heading home. It's kind of cold and raining out that night, and it's dark. And as I was driving down the road, I could see all the taillights in front of me swerving to go around something in the road. Wasn't sure what that was until I got up there, and there was a car that's kind of half on, half off the road. So I did the same thing, swerved into the other lane to go around it, and as I did, I saw this older guy kind of standing on the side of the road trying to wave me down as he was waving down all the other cars that were going by. And I just remember thinking, I'm cold, I'm tired, I just want to get home. And then I stopped myself and says, I'm not going to be that guy. So I turned the car around, parked behind him, hit my hazard lights to make sure nobody had run into it, went and checked on him. And what happened is apparently somebody had dropped off the back of their vehicle one of those propane tanks, the kind for gas grills, and he hit it just right with his car that had actually high-centered his car on top of it. So one of his wheels was off the ground, and it was amazing the thing didn't blow up. So it was obvious that car wasn't going anywhere. So fortunately, he had AAA, but he didn't have a cell phone. It was 2003. A lot of people didn't. So I volunteered to use mine. I called AAA for him, and they were going to send somebody out. And then he asked if he could borrow the phone so he can call his son to make sure that his son knew everything was okay. He did. And then I offered to give him a ride. It was cold and raining, so I offered him to drive him somewhere, and he was fine with just staying there. He just wanted to stay there till the tow truck got there. So I was like, okay, that's fine. And I headed on home. When I got home, AAA had called to let me know that the tow truck was almost there. So I felt pretty good that he was going to be taken care of. So I thought about that situation that night and the days to follow. And I had written down the line, doesn't anyone help anybody anymore? Because that was so true. All these people were just driving on by, myself included. And it really kind of spoke to society these days, people just don't seem to really step outside of their comfort zone and help others out. So that's why I wanted to write that tune. Fast forward to last night. So I was already planning on doing this video this week, but last night, almost 20 years to the day, my daughter and I were driving home. It was cold, it was raining, and off to the side of the road in a really, really deep ditch, a car had obviously went off the road and planted himself in the ditch, and his headlights were still on and stuff. And we immediately stopped the car, got out to check on him. Fortunately, he was okay, and he was just waiting for AAA. But yeah, there's no hesitation on that one. So just find it interesting how life kind of works in circles that way sometimes. Anyway, that's kind of the story behind Anyone, Anybody, Anymore. I appreciate you letting me tell my stories. Thanks a lot.